Now from Place Ministries, another inspirational moment. Welcome back to Your Place.
Mark 8:23-24 says that Jesus took the blind man by the hand and led him outside the village. When he had spit on the man's eyes and put his hands on him, Jesus asked, "Do you see anything?" He looked up and said, "I see people. They look like trees walking around." Once more, Jesus put his hands on the man's eyes. Then his eyes were open, his sight was restored, and he saw everything clearly. Let me ask you a question. Did Jesus mess up? Like a mad scientist, did his formula fall short in completely restoring the man's sight so that he was forced to try a second time to get it right? Or was there another reason the man could only partially see? I hope you know that answer. Jesus is not a mad scientist. No, he's the perfect Son of God. Messing up is not in his DNA. If creation could come into being with just the sound of his voice, certainly he'd have no problem healing a blind man, which, by the way, he did in other gospel accounts. So, what was the reason? I believe it was a deliberate teaching moment for his disciples. Though he could only see a little, technically he was no longer blind, right? But the bigger point was this: he lacked clarity. Sadly, many disciples, like in Jesus' day, they aren't blind, but they don't see clearly either. As you live out your place in life and ministry, my prayer for you is that you do so with clarity, recognizing that He made you alive in Him, and He has created and He has gifted you for a clear purpose. Can you see it?
Your Place is a weekday devotional from Place Ministries. Our focus is helping followers of Christ know how and why God created them, and be encouraged to do what God created them to do in life and ministry. For a list of free resources, go to placeministries.org and join us every weekday right here at Your Place.